This is a very special recipe. We're cooking a very simple Malaysian dish called the sambal tempeh ikan bilis and peanuts. Here I have my little pan here. I'm going to add the chilies in. I'm going to add some water. Just enough so it covers it up. And then I'm going to add in just a splash of vinegar. So about a tablespoon of vinegar goes in. I'm so happy that you guys are here in my kitchen at home. This is exciting. So we're just going to give that a quick little stir around. And once it starts bubbling and becomes soft, it's ready for it to be kind of taken out. So the base of any good sambal is a lot of really sweet onions. So I've already pre-peeled 2. Oh, I can smell the spiciness from the chilies. So I'm using 2 of the regular red onions, and I'm just going to roughly kind of chop it because we're going to use our blender. We need a little bit of ginger, so we're just going to remove the skin. I'm only using like maybe half an inch of ginger. Okay, so ginger's there, and I'm using about 6 cloves of garlic. So I've got my blender here. We're just going to just put everything straight into the blender. If you don't have a blender, what you can do is you can finely chop all of your ingredients. Just gonna add some water, just to kind of help it blend together. You guys ready? Awesome! So we're just gonna put this in our bowl. Let's give this a quick check. So this is nice and soft. We can turn this off. I'm using a glass blender here, so I can strain it and put it straight into my blender. See how much seeds there are at the bottom? So I'm just going to add in a little bit of water just to kind of help it blend together. Okay, so that is blended to a smooth pulp. So here I have tempeh. So I'm just going to cut them, but I'm going to cut them in cubes because they look cute. Frying pan goes back on. I'm just going to add some oil. I'm just using vegetable oil today. Okay, so the oil is hot, so we're just going to put in our tempeh straight in, and we want to fry these until they're nice and golden brown. These are the best. So I'm just going to turn these around. Okay, so once they're nice and golden brown like this, just take them out of the fire. So the peanuts go in. So once they're kind of like starting to brown up, strain them and put them straight onto your kitchen towel here. Now the next thing we're going to fry up is ikan bilis. So I'm just going to add in my ikan bilis now. Wait until the bubbles completely subdued and they become really small and tiny. That's when you know that your ikan bilis is crispy. So now on my setting, I have it on 1. So the ikan bilis is crisping up really nicely and it's got this beautiful brown color. Drain the excess oil. There's a lot of oil in here, so I'm just going to remove half of it. So we turn this back on. So the first thing that goes in is our blended item. So that goes in. The oil is hot, so it's going to sizzle. My god, that smells so good, guys. It's just a little bit of loving, so I'm just going to add in a little bit of the anchovy oil in. Yes! At this point, what I like to do is I like to help it along the way with flavoring. So I'm going to add in a little bit of salt. And then I'm going to add a little bit of sugar as well, just to help with the caramelization of the onions. So I'm using brown sugar and Himalayan pink salt. So I can start seeing there's no more moisture in the pan. So now it's time to add in our chilies. So we're just going to add that in. Give that a mix. This is tamarind paste. It's got sour notes. It's got a little bit of saltiness because that's what they use to preserve it. Woo, it's hot. And as you can see, the sambal is kind of like darkening in color. And the oil is kind of like changing into this dark red. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm going to give this a little bit of a taste. Make sure that we have all the ingredients. So good. Oh, the ikan bilis oil is like delicious. That's perfect. So I'm going to just scoop out half of this. Save that for tomorrow. And then all of these ingredients go in. And at this point, you know, you just want to fold everything together until they become this beautiful unified dish. Oh guys, the sambal is really, I've turned off the fire. Perfect timing. You can smell the ikan bilis and the peanuts. Oh, it smells so good. And the sambal. There you have it guys. My sambal, tempe, ikan bilis and kacang. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed my first ever Facebook Live. If you need anything, don't forget to go to asianfoodnetwork.com for recipes to inspire you during this lockdown. Sending you lots of love.